Hey everybody, my name is Myers Corp Cosplay, and today we are going to continue the series of meeting your heroes by talking about somebody who, after so many years of volunteering, I shouldn't be starstruck, but this one really made me tongue-tied, and that was Toronto's own Trish Stratus. So I've been a wrestling fan for decades at this point, and to say that I was the perfect age when Trish Stratus debuted would be an understatement. I was at the perfect age. I started loving Trish simply because of her ring work and how amazing she was as a wrestler. She wasn't just a diva, wasn't just a pretty face. She was an incredible wrestler. Also, that she was Canadian just was an extra bonus. And I'd never had the opportunity to meet Trish. Trish had done many different signings and appearances in the Toronto area, but I was just never at any of them. I was never able to go to them. So once I started working at Comic Cons, I was really excited to get the opportunity, and that time finally arrived. It was, I believe, around 2016, 2017 when she came to Niagara Falls Comic Con. I unfortunately was not able to work her line. I was just at the con and I knew I wanted to get her autograph. When I told everybody that I was a big fan of hers, they knew, the age that I was at when I was a fan of hers and everything. So I walked up to the table after working the whole day and before she had taken off, and I went up to the table, and the person who was working with her knew me and knew that I was a big fan of hers. And she said, "Oh, Trish, this is my friend Michael. He's a big fan of yours. His full name and real name is Michael Myers." And Trish said, "Oh, that's so cool." And I didn't know what to do. And I got tongue-tied and I went, "Do you want me to prove it?" And she's like, "No, no, it's okay." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm that guy." And so she was more than happy to sign a photo for me. I was delighted, but I was just like, "You just met the person that you've been idolizing since you were a kid, and you're an idiot." And as we've said in other videos, I do get tongue-tied from time to time, and that was definitely one of them. However, I thankfully got to deal with Trish again, and that was around 2021, I believe it was, 2022. She came to Niagara Falls Comic Con again with Lita, and I had a really fun experience with them. I definitely wanted to work with Trish, but I also wanted to work with Lita because I'm a wrestling fan, and they were actually situated next to each other. So I had the great honor of being their photographer. When you walk up, and one of the things you can get when you go to Comic Con and you meet a celebrity, you can get what's called a selfie or a table photo, and that is basically a selfie. You will get, just kind of give them the arm around the shoulder or something and take a photo with your phone. Well, when you're working a line that someone is really popular, like Trish and Lita were, it's kind of hard for them to stop and get the phone and all that. So what they sometimes do is they get people like myself who are working the line to be their photographer. Well, it was really fun with Trish and Lita because Trish was on one side, Lita was on the other, and I was in the perfect situation where I was literally bouncing back and forth between the two, and it was really really fun to get those experiences with the fans because they were they were so excited to meet Trish and Lita, and I kind of got to be a part of it. I saw many of their photos on social media later that I took with their phones. And Trish and Lita were both amazing. I got to talk with both of them, thankfully. Trish was asking, what's my background and all that. And I told her, I'm a cosplayer in the Ontario area. And she was really excited about that. She talked about her kids and a whole bunch of other stuff. It was really delightful, and I'm probably going to work with her again in the near future, so I definitely want to bring up, now that I've had a good experience with her, of, hey, the first time I met you, I was stupidly tongue-tied. Now I'm a lot better. But yeah, Trish is incredible, and she honestly is probably somebody that I would recommend any wrestling fan meet, even if you're not a giant Trish fan like I am. She is so humble, she's so kind, she really takes the time to hang out with her fans when they walk up to a table. There are many celebrities who are just, not personal reasons, but more because they're so popular we have to rush them through because there's thousands of people. Trish will sit there and talk to everybody and take that moment with the fans to really give them the time and effort that she knows they deserve because they've waited all day to meet her. So those are my experiences with Trish. One was very awkward when I first met her, and the other time was a lot better, thankfully. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. We got a few more to go. If you like these videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will continue these in the near future. My name is Myers Corp Cosplay. We'll talk to you soon.